Hi all, this is DesCat playing 7 Days to Die Alpha 16 Experimental Build 129, and I want to show you how I've got my bobble of death wired up. But first of all, have a look at this. I decided to take out a little bit of gravel because I know there's lead along here, and I've taken some lead out, but just have a look at this. That's my base in there, and I haven't finished taking out all the gravel yet, but look how far this goes. It just goes and goes and goes, and then we start getting into ore, iron, and if I can get up here, that's potassium. So yeah, and I still haven't taken out all the gravel. I don't know how far this is going to go, but it's looking pretty awesome. So I'll come back and deal with all of this later. Right, off to the surface. It's going to be daylight soon. So the zombie should stop running, but doesn't matter. In this, I can always get to safety fairly easily, and you can watch them all be sliced and diced. Now, first of all, to save power, this is where we switch our light off. It saves gas, actually. And here we go. This is the bobble. Anybody who's watched any of my previous videos has probably seen this before. We have the 4 central supporting pillars. That's the hatch down. These pillars here, you can attack the zombies through it. If you get too close, they can also attack you, but they're very strong. The corner ones support the roof. They're all supporting pillars, those corner ones and these 4 central ones. Actually, all of the pillars are supporting pillars. The only place where there is no structural support is actually underneath this hatch. The rest and the pathway, which way? The path back here. So this one is not structurally supported either, but everything else is. So it's a pretty solid base. Now we go up. You can kill from down here if you like, or you can come up here. And we've got these iron bars coming out so you can shoot down on the zombies as well. This is awesome for 2 people. It was really good base for 2 people. It's also very comfortably done on your own. But for 2 people, 1 upstairs, 1 downstairs, that's really good. So you can see these 50 width pillars go all the way up and support the roof. You can make it a bit taller. Previous bobbles I've done 2 lots of arrow slits, but I don't use them. I never ever use them, so I can't see the point. And then from here we can go up to the roof. Try that again. We can go up to the roof and look at the wiring. Now the wiring is, it looks pretty much all over the place. So what we have the generator. You can see I have more batteries in here because I need more power because I'm running the traps. The traps pull a lot of power. Now going straight from the generator over to this central relay here, that goes down to the lights. There's a light in the center of each side and a light on each corner. We'll go downstairs so you can have a look at that shortly. I've put them on a separate line to the traps. The traps run on this switch here. So I'll turn it all on for you. Turn on. Right, if you have a look over the side, you can see all the lights are up and running. Not really happy with the electrical lights in this game. They're not fantastic. These seem to be the best, and I've got to have them out facing in. That gives you, well, that's for placement, ease of placement for me, it's better. And also for lighting up the killing area, it's better. So I tried just having a 1 on each side, and it didn't quite work, so I put 1 on each corner as well. And they're all wired off that single relay over here. And they just go around. Unless the zombies actually attack these pillars and destroy them and destroy the light, that should be fine. I can't see them doing that anyway. They're not really interested in the lights. They're interested in me. Now, Also, going from the generator, we go to this switch here, which I have a line coming to each of these relays around the place. And I'll turn that on now so you can see. And we'll go out and have a look. Right, then the relays go over to the side like that, and I have a line from individual relays going to each individual trap. Why I've done that is because in the last build I had one of these blade traps destroyed, and I don't want it looping from this blade trap to that blade trap to the next all the way around, and then having the first one destroyed and them all stopping from working. So I figure if I have them all individually wired, if one gets destroyed, the rest will keep going. Now also coming down, I have from each corner a line coming down to an electric fence, which joins up along just one side, and that's for the same reason. Just in case anything's destroyed, I have one side go down and the rest keep going. So from each corner, just down along one side. Okay, I hope that's clear. You can see this base, I've got also a line of barbed wire. That slows them down, usually takes a leg off actually. And then if they're still walking, well, they won't be once they hit the blade traps. So it's a really strong, secure base. However, it was fairly expensive to set up, but that's okay. It was a lot of fun. And I'm really looking forward to Horde Night, to trying it out. So, I can turn that off, and that turns off all of the traps but leaves the lights going. And the reason I've done that is because I found that Horde Nights seem to finish at about 2 o'clock in the morning. It gets a bit boring, so if you can go outside and just clean up and fix anything and loot all the bodies and then destroy them, you need a bit of light. So I can keep the light going but have the traps all turned off. So that is the reason behind that. I'll turn that off. Hang on a sec. I'll run around again with the wire tool in my hand just so it makes things a bit clearer as to where things are actually going. So you can see this wire tool goes to there and probably there. These initial relays, these are for all the traps. To wire these side relays, just because it's getting a bit far away, so I needed them anyway. But yeah, I do have a lot of relays, but I found I needed it. Oh, one thing, when you're wiring the electric fence, you've got to actually have the wires going on the outside, not going, say, from that one straight across the middle of the floor to that one. It just won't work. You need them to run into the wires to get electrocuted. Hang on, there's a bit of a fat boy over there. Let's see if we can convince him to come over. There we go. Come on, matey. Over you come. We got everything turned on. Do we? I can't see. Ah, turn the generator on. Silly, silly, silly. There we go. Now where is he? Here he comes. Oh, he won't be able to really see properly from up here. Come on, in you come. I don't want to kill him. Come on. Hey, there we go. Zap. Right, I'll just see if I can get down quickly. Well. I don't know what sort of a weird dance he's doing, but that's okay. It's pretty funny. Where? Here we go. Oh, and again. That's the gift that keeps giving. Right, so you can see the barbed wire slowly right down. And there we go, the final killing blow. So you can stand back and have a cup of tea and just let it all happen. And you can see it's pretty well lit up, but it took eight of those, well, what used to be mobile spotlights. I actually liked them when they were mobile spotlights. I think they should bring them back. Stick a battery in them and let it go. They were very, very good. All right, I'll go and turn it all off. So that's it. That's how the bobble is built and how I've got all the traps. Again, I've got 3 blade traps along each side, and the electric fence and the barbed wire, and me with my trusty bow and hunting rifle. And okay, so if you enjoyed that, give it a like and hit subscribe. I hope it's been useful to you. Thanks for watching. Bye.